Right, I'm back. I'm here again, and I got a few comments. Lenses, dirty lenses. No, these lenses are pristinely clean. I mean, they have been polished. I polish them every time I go out, so I don't know what the weird halation is about sometimes. Jitters on the Action 4. So I'm gonna have it set up like this. It is on the Osmo bike mount, and it's on a double mount with my DJI mounts here, and both the Action 4 and the GoPro Hero 12 have my Ulanzi feet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get on a bike, yeah, because basically this is what we're riding today. It's my Super 73, and it's a fun bike. We're going to put the cameras on there. We're going to do my view, yeah, so you're going to be looking at me with stabilization on first. Then it's going to be an ultra-wide and super view. Then we're going to go into horizon balancing to see how good the stabilization can get. It's going to crop in a bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the neck kind of mount from DJI. It's a really cool one. And we're going to try and see what that looks like. We're obviously going to put in some HDR. We're going to try all these things on the bike and get to the bottom of what's going on here. Now, as you can see, let me just click this guy on. There we go. Everybody's on. Let's get a better view. Now this might move whilst I'm riding, so I might have to fix it. They're both on standard. They're both on natural color. Obviously, looking at it, DJI is wider in ultra view, and we're gonna go on some nice smooth ground. We're gonna go on some unsmooth ground, and you're gonna see what these guys look like on a bike. And it's nice and sunny today. It's not like yesterday. Yesterday was overcast and watch. Today is sunny. It's beautiful. This is the wind, auto wind reduction coming out with DJI Action 4, and this is the auto wind reduction coming out of the GoPro Hero 12. So I don't know how they sound. I don't know how they're auto exposing for the trees, me going in and out of the light all the time, but I'm sure a lot of you are going to be interested in that, because it's quite an interesting subject. So this is a little bit rougher, this is a bit smoother, and now we're going to go on to quite nasty, ugly, rough terrain. As you can see, I have to correct this because it's not so tight. But the weird thing about riding a Super 73 is the ghost pedaling. That kind of feels weird. And if I crash, it's because I'm on gravel on a Super 73 with slick tires. That's never a good thing. One main thing I'm pretty interested about is how they're handling the wind, if they're even doing a good job. How is the stabilization? We're on normal, right? We are on completely normal stabilization. Nothing has been changed. And it is a beautiful day out here in which I gotta tell you, it is a very nice day. Right. I'm still feeling a little bit ill. Let's put them into horizon balancing and horizon lock. So this is the view in horizon balancing and horizon lock. It's a lot tighter, as you can see, but it'll still do the job. And I'm guessing it's going to be a lot smoother. Let's try this out. When it starts pedaling, like the engine kicks in, it feels like turbos kick in your car. I read a interesting meme the other day. It said if your car engine has a turbo in it, that means that the engine's not being built properly. There's something to that, right? I could ride my normal manual bicycle, but for the sake of this test, this is a lot easier, and I can talk to you and not be completely out of breath. Makes life a little bit easier. So, as you can see, this is what it looks like with horizon balancing. I'm guessing it's really smooth and funky. I'm going to stop in a minute, and I'm going to turn off stabilization completely and go as wide as we can possibly go on both of these. Right, let's do that. This feels so funky. There is absolutely zero stabilization on both of these now. The Action is at its widest, and the Hero 12 2. So let's see. I mean, because there is a use for no stabilization. You don't need stabilization in every single shot. You don't need the gimbal in every single shot. These are filmmaker choices to use stabilization or not. I'm talking a lot, I know. You're here to see the examples, but anyway, let's go off-road a bit. Well, this is a bit bumpy. I'm going to turn in here, hopefully not crash. One cool thing you may have noticed is that I have turned on HDR on the GoPro Hero 12. So that has definitely changed the image and how it's retaining the highlights behind me. Did anybody notice that before I turned it on? I know, it's sneaky of me. Sneaky, very, very sneaky. But the Action 4, that is wide. Look at that. The Hero 12, from the little screen I can see, it looks like the blues are just so muted because of the HDR. I don't know. It looks crazy. Right. That might be enough for you guys, because that's probably, you know, no stabilization. Nobody's used to that in these TikTok days. Let's flip this thing around now and put it on. This is great, by the way, because it basically fits in here. Yeah, and it's like, it's this kind of thing that you pull off, stick it in, and you clip it down, and it's going to give us this POV looking that way, and you're going to be able to see everything. So let's try that now. Right, so it's always worth setting up your Action 4 and your GoPro Hero 12. If you don't have the camera and you can't see it, it's basically under my neck. But I think that looks like a good frame. And this is, once again, this is with stabilization off, and they're both at their widest. So let's have a little ride and see what this feels like. Now, it's going to be really bumpy. The horizon is not going to be level, so a lot of you may not be used to that. Oh, I'm such a bastard, I know. But I don't know. I don't think everything needs to be level and everything needs to be stable. Riding on this feels really, really iffy. I mean, like, turning, I feel like I'm literally just going to slide sideways and fall off. Yeah, this is what this looks. This is this doesn't feel too great. Alright, so we're going to stop right about here, and we are going to turn on stabilization. Right, so we are currently stabilized. And by the way, the Hero 12 is constantly in HDR. Just to, you know, to level out the playing field. There's a lot of talk about, you know, the Action 4 with a bigger sensor. How can it possibly, you know, compete with that? I think it can. If you guys saw the second part of my film, then for the low light photography, then you'll see that the GoPro Hero 12 did an absolutely incredible job at getting rid of noise and retaining the highlights at night time, and it basically put it on par with the DJI Action 4, which is really, really surprising. I don't have my helmet on today. Do wear your helmet, kids, just, you know, just in case. So yeah, I'm especially driving around, I guess I am driving this, riding around different types of surfaces, so you guys can see exactly what this looks like, and you guys can hear exactly what both of these sound like, because I know that's a lot a lot of you are already interested in that. I mean, you're probably doing mountain bike videos, and you're probably only using the Action 4 or the Hero 12 as your main microphone. So if we now turn on full horizon leveling and horizon lock, balancing, whatever they call it, we can see what this looks like now. Do you think she thinks I'm following her? At least we have someone to film, right? Right, I'm gonna stop freaking the lady out, but you could see what that looked like when I'm following someone. Let me just take this off my neck. Right, I'm gonna do one more thing, and I'm just gonna basically put it on the front, looking forward, and we're gonna see what it looks like with me riding around, not seeing my face or anything like that. But I think this has been a really interesting set of tests. The GoPro has been on HDR the whole time. Just, you know, we got to give it that, because it does have a smaller sensor, but you know, they're trying pretty hard. So this is the last thing I'm gonna do today. I'm really tired, I feel a little bit ill, and I've been doing a lot. I hope you guys appreciate it. If you do, give me a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe. Now I'm just gonna basically ride along, and you guys can see what it looks like without me blabbering about. You can just relax for the last bit of this video. Horizon balancing, by the way, on both of these. He was lucky.